Hey everyone, so I just finished watching Daredevil, the Netflix one, today in 2024, which is awkward considering this is hailed as one of the best series ever. And I started to watch season 1 and 2 probably at the beginning of this year, but I kind of grew out of it after watching season two. Season one was good. I mean, watching this in 2024, you expect some budget issues and some pacing issues and all that. So in season one, I felt like there was some sort of a pacing issue, and sometimes Daredevil's lawyer life and his personal life just didn't add up for some reason. I mean, it's just me. And at some points of the series, I felt like they were just trying to stretch out the story because they didn't really have anything that engaging, especially in season one and season two. But I loved the finale of season one. I have to admit that Daredevil made a amazing impression with coming up with the suit and standing in front of Fisk and saying repeating Fisk's line, which was "Come and get it." That was iconic. I loved it. I loved the suit, especially in that the day and age they could make such an amazing detailed looking suit was incredible. So season one was good. I'm not gonna give it a very high rating, and season two at the beginning it was kind of awesome. The introduction to Punisher was good, and I felt like season two could have been shorter. At some points, I felt like they were really stretching out the entire Punisher story and just trying to make it into a, I don't know, like a full length season or whatever. It was a miss for me with Punisher, honestly. So I don't really want to talk about season two that much. But yeah, it was good. It wasn't that bad. It was good. But season three, oh my god, season three got me hooked, especially with how they handled the Bullseye character. I mean, everything was just so cinematic. I loved how they showed videos of his traumatic childhood and Fisk observing it from his POV, and I loved how they handled his therapy sessions, and then eventually they made him into a villain. His fighting style with Daredevil was honestly awesome. At first, I thought, oh, there's gonna be just another guy wearing this Daredevil suit, and I'm gonna watch two Daredevils fight each other, and it's gonna be lame. But I have to admit, the fight scenes are amazing, and I loved every single moment of Daredevil versus Bullseye. I mean, the way this guy throws stuff, the amount of things that he throws is just it's just awesome. I loved how they connected him with Fisk and all that. For me, I think Fisk was the most intimidating at season three. The way he manipulated the FBI and the law agents and everyone was awesome. I felt bad for Nadim. I kind of wish this guy got to live, but I guess that's the entire point of the character that he would die and I will eventually feel sad for him. So I felt like Nadim died a bit too soon, but again, he served his purpose. And the supporting casts, they aren't useless as lots of other shows. I mean, in other shows, they would just sit in their offices and whatnot, but Nelson and Peggy, they really do their part, and it feels like they are also superheroes in a way. And now the other thing that I want to mention is that every single actor in this series is amazing, especially the guy who played Kingpin. I mean, at few points, I mean, even Vanessa was a a powerful and crucial character, because at points I felt like I was watching a Kingpin and Vanessa movie, and Daredevil was just trying to ruin their relationships, which is a lot coming from a guy who doesn't like romance stuff. But in here, it worked, and I loved how they turned Vanessa into a villain. Also, I was expecting her to be, I don't know, like a decent person and whatnot. But wow, they really did their job. Damn. So to summarize the entire thing, I didn't quite like season one and two. I felt like they were dragging out the story, but season three was amazing. I cannot believe I haven't watched the entire Daredevil series until now. Wow, what a journey! Now, I hope Marvel or the MCU does justice with this character in their version. I guess it's gonna be connected to the previous Netflix shows, as a lot of actors are reprising their role. I think Bullseye is gonna be there. Punisher is gonna be there in Daredevil Born Again. So I'm very excited for it, and hopefully Daredevil makes more appearances throughout the movies. And I'm excited to see how they connect everything together in an MCU fashion, because we saw in She-Hulk that he kind of has superpowers. Granted, his super hearing was a bit superpower ish, but in She Hulk, you can clearly see that this man has, I don't know, like super speed or something like that. So I'm very excited for it. So again, anyways, this was my review of Netflix's Daredevil in 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed, and also leave your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this series holds up or not? Leave your thoughts, and let's talk it out. Let's be nerds.